Welcome to Pacific Rugby Premiership Punditry. This is Week 6. So, match of the week was Life West at Santa Monica Dolphins. So this was a interesting match because I've pinged Life West as one of the top sides in the North, and Santa Monica, they've struggled in recent years in the SoCal D1, and they've been struggling so far in the PRP. And, they were the bottom dwellers of the PRP South. That's just reality. This match ends up being in favor by 3 points to the Santa Monica Dolphins. That was a surprise, major upset. Let's get into it, man. So, early on, Life West basically is just in the driver's seat. They end up scoring 17 points to 5 in the first half. You think this thing is going to just be all theirs in the second half. Lots of handling errors throughout, and something I hadn't seen so far in PRP play was a scrum from the Dolphins that could at least gain parity with who they were playing. And what we saw with this match was, I guess they figured it out in the weight room and, how to drive their power forward in the scrum, and they were able to gain parity. They were also able to gain parity at the ruck and just, maintain their ball security at the right time. So they win in the upset. But, player of the week isn't always about a player on the winning side, because there was a lot of good ball distribution, so it was really tough to say, there was one guy who stood out on Santa Monica for me. If anything, I guess that would be their outside center. But the person that stood out for me was number 11, blindside wing, Sam McGuffie. If you don't know who Sam McGuffie is, Sam McGuffie was a highly rated running back coming out of high school in Texas, committed to Michigan. They had that wonderful Rich Rod replacing Lloyd Carr. So, yeah, that didn't work out so well. He transferred down to Rice and became a record-setting wide receiver at Rice. And, played a little bit of rugby with Tiger Rugby. Played with Ohio. And is a member of the USA bobsledding team. Isn't that awesome? So he's getting back into rugby, and he just dominated his position. Scored 2 tries and was always looking for work. Always looking for work. So check out Player of the Week's 2 tries right here. Key thing here to Sam McGuffie, look at, this ruck right here. It gets pushed, and the ball, and then the catching skills, and just boom, right in. And here again, this is how you can really tell his acceleration, and boom. Now, there were no tackles of the week and no mauls of the week. In actuality, there was only one maul, and it was bad. So, cutting that one out. I guess I could have made it a blooper, but we're not going to do that. So, here is your try of the week, which is separate from Sam McGuffie. Separately, this is the try of the week just because of the sheer commitment in forcing himself past those 2 defenders into the try zone. Here is your line out of the week. This is the line out of the week purely because of how fluid it is when they get the ball out. Here is your scrum of the week. Winning a scrum is all about being able to dominate and push your opponent back multiple meters. That's it. I'm Aaron Castro for Pacific Rugby Premiership Punditry. See you next week.